For the past few years, I have been busy building a house for my family and me. Unfortunately, this meant that I did not have much time to go out prospecting, and I definitely did not have time to record and edit videos. I did, however, get out several times over the past few years, and I found some fantastic gold. I wish I could have shared those adventures with you. Now, thankfully, I can say we are close to finishing up the house. So I got some time to start going out prospecting. And I thought, it's time to come out of full retirement and start recording my adventures and sharing them with you again. I have a lot of big plans coming up, got a lot of prospecting I want to do. There's some bigger plans I want to push for in the future. So come along with me, Gold Pan Dan, as we embark on this first journey of the season. I hope you enjoy.
Detecting today. No Big Nugs Brian with me today. He's not meeting me or nothing. He's just not coming out today. So it's just going to be me. We're going to go back to an old patch that it's definitely not worked out. We worked it a decent amount, but I'm certain there's going to be still some gold there. It's way up on a mountainside, probably about 300-400 feet up in elevation. We're going to have to climb up pretty steep. And then from there, if we're striking out, I got some digs lower down we're going to go check on. And maybe we'll find something there too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes. We got a lot of options, a lot of opportunity. So stick around. Something unsettling here. Had a semi-fresh deer carcass. You can see under there where something was struggling, but look on this hillside here. You can see there was a fight on this hillside where all this brush here just slid down. Most likely a mountain lion just took a deer down here a couple days ago. So, gotta be on the look. I'm locked and loaded, that's for sure. Well, all right. Working up this gully here. And I've been going kind of quick because it's super steep. I think there's a little bit too much overburden down in there where we first were. I had a good sounding target, lost it. I'm not sure. I don't know if it rolled all the way down the hill or what. But I poked and poked and poked and drug the dirt around, couldn't find it. So we're finally up. We're getting up here into more of the workings. So you can see there's some stacked rock up over there. You can see rock thrown, strewn across the hillside here from the gully bottom there. And we're gonna keep working that up. It's steep. I'm probably, bottom of that gulch is probably at least 100 feet down there, and that's maybe 40 feet over. So. It's steep, and we'll keep working this, see if we can poke anything out from down in this area. You can see my detectors down there. I was just finding a spot to set my backpack where it went roll away, and we'll keep working up this. I think we'll find something here. Just gotta give her a little time, take a little weight off. Maybe then I can focus better. All right, catch you back at the first nugget. Woohoo! All right, got our first nugget. Let's come take a look. Right there. Yeah. It's been tough going. They threw all their tailings right in the bottom, and it's been hard working, so I've only been able to really work the edges. But let's take a look at this nugget. Kind of looks like a tooth. Maybe it was a tooth. Look at that. Yeah, he'll probably go about 1/2 gram or a little better. He's got some nice thickness to him. It's all right. Yeah. Let's keep going. We got a lot more gulch to work here. Alrighty, guys. Got our second piece of gold. Right here was our first piece. And right there was our second piece. You gotta be really careful how you're working this ground here, because if you pull it back towards you or down the hillside, it's gonna fall in between the rocks. And you know, good luck finding your target. But here it is, right there. Oh, that's gotta go at least 1 gram. That's a nice piece of gold. Yeehaw! Let's keep at it. Oh, baby. So, the place we were just working was below our patch. There's a gully that was going off of it that had some diggings on it. And the patch we worked out pretty good. And we've tried detecting up the hill probably 30, 40 feet. No targets. And so we didn't know where the patch continued, if it even continued. And so part of today was to finish that little gully and to try working further up the hill to see if we could find more gold. I pulled a couple 22 bullets out and I came across this signal. Sounded pretty good, and the deeper I dug, the more I thought I should have brought you in on this, but here, check this out. Ooh, doggies. That's probably at least 1.5 grams, I would say. Somewhere in that range. Yeah. So, now, we got some ground to work here. And you can see I got a lot of timber fall I'm going to have to deal with. Either I'm going to have to do some clearing, I don't know. See if I can find another piece and get an idea what direction this is going. So, I'm a happy camper. Time for a break. Been kind of poking around. Haven't had much luck yet. Not sure what to say. I think I'm just going to start clearing some trees here after I eat a little bit and see if we can't get something down in there. I don't know. I even kind of detected between here and the old patch, nothing yet. So we'll show you what we got so far. We've got a few other little pieces coming up that little draw I didn't show you yet. So let's take a look. Yeah, some nice stuff there. That biggest one on the left, that was the one I took out from up here. And we gotta do some more looking around, I guess. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna eat a little lunch, take a little break, do some clearing of trees, and get back at it. Well, folks, I don't know what to say. I've kind of cleared this area here out, right in here. Through all the branches over there and nothing else. We got that one nice nugget was right there, and I poked around, you know, all over up this hillside wherever I could get in and out real easy. I've had a few pieces of rust and a couple bullets and a interesting nail. Actually, it's this guy here. Not quite sure. I'm thinking it goes to like a, you know, like a hammerhead or a pickaxe head. You know, this, you drive in to get the wood to stay tight. Get that to focus. There we go. Never seen one like that though. So that's kind of a new one. But anyways, you know, found that piece there. So then I also cleared all the way down the gulch down to that big tree there. And that's kind of where our last patch left off. Just below that big tree that's down. And I got one down below that big tree, probably about 3/4 gram, but nothing in between. I don't know, some of it might be a little deep, so I'm just not sure. Yeah, anyways, I got one bar left on the battery, and today was had three locations I wanted to go to. This was the second. The first was that steep draw, and the third one is down the hillside going back towards the pickup. There's a lower bench with some digs on it. Go check that one out yet, and see if we got better luck there. So anyway, start heading back. That'll be heading back towards the pickup, so that's good. So if the detector dies, then we're close to the pickup, and we can head off and look at something else or head home, whatever. Anyways, catch you at the next digs. So here we are. We're at the next digs. Actually, there was a few other smaller digs that we stopped and looked at. They weren't nothing great. The one on the other side of this little ridge right here that connects with this, definitely a gravel deposit through here because there's gravels all around me. And it was obviously a drift mine. If we look down in here, we look real close. If I can zoom in there, there's some timbers, 2x material sticking up down in there. That was probably part of their shoring going back into the hillside. And I noticed up on top, there were either sinkholes or shafts connecting down, probably down to the drifts. So I swung around here a little bit. There's a little bit of trash, but nothing looks great, honestly. It just doesn't look great. I don't know how to explain it. But I don't think it's worth my time to stick around this dig. It's kind of starting to sprinkle on me. So I'm going to go down. I think there's one other little dig I might look at down in this gulch. I got to figure out how I'm going to get to it, though. It's really steep off this edge, and the way I was going to hike out of here was to follow the ridge line down. So anyways, hopefully we can find something yet. If not, I'll catch you back at the pickup. So I got down to the bottom of the gulch and had to come up a little bit because there was too much downfall down there. As I came up this little hillside here, came across an old cabin site. It's pretty neat. See where they had their fireplace. We might take a swing around that and see once if they didn't hide some gold in that. And nice leveled out spot here. There's some tin on the ground I can see. Where is it at? Right here. There, up there, looks like that was maybe part of the stove. You kind of see some, well, maybe not, I just saw, oh yeah, top of the stove. Yeah, just never know what you find when you're out here. Pretty neat. Hey guys, hiking out of here. And just want to take a minute to fill you in on why I haven't made any videos for quite a long while. Well, we built a house. And what I thought was going to take me 2 years max, year and a half, let's say, 2 years max, is now taking me over 2.5 years. And we're mostly done. Now we got some more stuff to finish. Ooh, get over this log. And once that's finished, I'll be out a lot more. I want to get out a few more times this fall. It's October now, so we don't have too much more time before the snow flies. And yeah, so I just wanted to say that's where I've been. And so we'll see you back at the pickup. We'll maybe do a little way up quick, and I'm not sure, I might go one more place yet too. It's still a little early, it's kind of sprinkling, so we'll see. Just got to decide when I get there. So we'll catch you there. Whew. I got all the way back to the pickup and realized I didn't have this. I thought, oh man, where did I drop it? Because I kind of went all over, backtracking where a couple places I fell down. The slide down the hill. Nah, I just left it laying up here. Hey. Oh, double check yourself next time, huh, Daniel? Go pan. That was steep getting back up here. That's why I'm a little winded. Anyways, back to the pickup. All right, y'all. We're back at the pickup. Yeah, as you saw, I had to go back for my pick. I left it way up at that drift mine area, so that was a pain. I'm pooped now. I thought maybe I'd go check out some other even lower digs here, but Nah, I'm done, and it's starting to rain. So let's weigh this gold up and see how we did. Huh? What do you say? All right, let's weigh this gold up here. Turn on the scale. Hey, 5.6 grams. That's an all right day for me. That's actually pretty darn good. Let's see what some of these bigger ones weighed here. Take these off. That little one off. Yeah, there you go, 1.8. Almost 1.9. See what this one was. 1.3. Yeah. How about the tooth nugget? Let's see what he weighed. 0.6. Nice. This was that other kind of bigger one I said I got up there. I thought was about 3/4. There you go, 0.83. All right. Well, folks, that's going to do it for me today. It was a pretty good day. Even though I was a little down there towards the end, some of them lower digs weren't as good as I had hoped. That being said, it might be worth going back to when I've got a fresh set of batteries, fresh set of batteries. The detector could have went for a little while yet. And, we could have maybe worked around there a little more. Of course, now it's starting to drizzle a little bit, so I think we got out of there at a good time. Anyways, if you like this, like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, this is Gold Pan Dan saying keep your coils to the soil.